Hello. So today I am explaining all the triggers I know. Oh, no. So this is my test world. I won't be decorating or anything. I'm just here to explain it. So first is the move trigger. So let's get out our spike, as always. Go into the edit group and go click on next free and add. For me, it's going to be 1. Then go over to the triggers. And behind the white line, which is normally where you start, place down the move trigger. It can be on the ground, air, whatever. Then go into Edit Object. Now, the move X and the move Y. So basically, if you go negative or positive, if you know how to work a grid or a X and Y axis, you would know that Y is up and down and X is left and right. So every 10, if it's positive, then it would be going. So if you're doing this for the Y axis, then the block or whatever you're moving would be going up 1 grid. Even though it says 10, it's actually 1. If we're still on the Y, if you go into negative 10, then that means it would be going down 1 grid space. Same thing for the X, the move X, but if you go positive 10, then it would be going to the right 1 grid space. Same thing in negative, just to the left. Move time is how fast it moves to that spot. And then target group ID, set it to the same group ID as the object. So for this, I'm moving this spike. I'm moving this spike up 1 grid space. See, it just doesn't move, right? But here's where it gets cool. I go to move time, and I set this. Let's set it to 3. Now when we do this, it slowly moves. You see that? Slowly moves. Now, next is, let's do the alpha trigger. So, let's go with placing down our spike as usual. Going to edit group, next free and add. Same thing, it's 1 because I got rid of my stuff. Then you go over to the triggers, place down the alpha, make sure it's behind the white line. Go into edit object, select your group ID. For me, it's 1. Then fade time to 0, and same thing for the other one. I do not know how to pronounce that word. Basically, fade time and same thing for the other one is like how much time it has before it completely turns invisible. So if you just want something to be invisible right off the bat, set everything to 0 and then group ID to the same thing as the objects. Now, when we do this, we just die. Like nothing happens. So we just die. Like I can go into save and play. I just die. You have to jump over something you can't even see. Okay. Now let's get rid of this. And let's go on to our next trigger. Our next trigger is going to be rotate. Rotate. Okay, so let's get our spike here. Now let's get our rotate. Place it down anywhere. Then, so the rotate trigger basically acts like the same thing as every time the screen, like straight up rotates in the level dash, the main level dash. So we go into edit objects. Move time is how much, like how long you want it to rotate for. I'm setting it to 1. And then positive degrees is going to be turning clockwise. Negative degrees is turning counterclockwise. So I'm doing this to negative 45. And now, when I click this, now it turns. And now I'm going sideways. I could set this to any mode. So let's do wave. And now I'm just sideways till it stops. And then I could do this, make this positive, and now I'm going kind of down. This would be really cool for like sewers if you're an artist. So that was the rotate. That was the rotate triggers. Now we're moving into the zoom triggers. So here is our spike. For this, I'm just going to scale it to max. And maybe come up with. Now this is a big boy. You can still jump over that. It's kind of easy, but yeah. So you won't need any group IDs or any of that stuff. So for the zoom thing, for the zoom trigger, place it down anywhere you want. Go into edit object. So for the zoom, if you go up, that would be zooming in. If